What is going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on PGA Tour 2K21. And we're back here for the fourth and final round of the TPC Sawgrass East Coast Classic here today. As Bogey, as you can tell there from the previous episode just yesterday, he had a 10 under there in third round play, and it was a good third round for him, as he is the current leader right now in the leaderboard, which we'll just see here in just a moment. As you take a look there, he has a 5-stroke lead over Jordan Lambert going into today's final round, as he had a 62 there in that third round. So we'll see if he can continue that here today. Jordan Lambert's going to have to create a miracle for himself to get back in this one. He's going to have to at least hit a 50 or about a 55, I would say. It'd probably be the I don't see him getting 55 because he's been hitting 64 overall. But he really would have to play a really great fourth round here to take the lead. Now, for us, we just got to continue what we've been doing. We got to have another third round type of play. If not, we know we can play a 60 because we did that the first round here just a couple days back on Thursday. So if we can get this under 60, I would say really under, I would probably say under 64 or better, then we have this tournament and we'll get our second win here today. So there you see the current leaderboards right now, and really, again, like I said before in these videos, it's us versus it's us versus our mind. Golf is more of a mind game of anything, so we just gotta make sure we get those short putts, get the ball as close as we can to the cup, and just I can't even speak. Maximize our potential here on these courses here today. So let's go out to the course today, see what we can do, and try to keep Jordan Lambert off our tail. As we're currently right now, is take a look at the point standings right here. We can make a big shift here if we can win those points. So let's go out to the field and let's see how things are going here. Alright, so here we are at TPC Sawgrass here today, and we'll try to see what we can do here in this one, as we're trying to finish up this round and of course get ourselves into some action here, and we should be able to do pretty well against this team. This team, we should be doing well here in this, because this has been our course here. Really, I've been feeling really comfortable. Really, feel like it's good. It's good. I feel like it's a good course here to be on, and we'll see how things go here as we go ahead and get to the first hole. So we're current leader right now, 29 under, and we'll see if we can continue that here today. So just like the last episode, hopefully you guys having a great weekend. And so far here, putting this series together, or playing this series, it's been a lot of fun. At some point here, if I can ever maybe live stream this, which is, I don't know. My internet is not the best. I think I was talking about this towards the end there in the last episode. My internet is not the best when it comes to streaming. So like live stream, I can stream, Netflix, Hulu, all that kind of stuff, very, very well. But when it comes to actual gaming streaming, it's pretty tough. So, of course, I do have to get a new internet cord for my computer. So I got one for my computer, but I also need one for the PS4. So I can definitely get some internet cord. I got some laying around here somewhere. Nice hit there from Bogey. As oh yeah, by the way, I do have audio, game audio here today. As I figured out what the reason why we could not hear, or at least when I was in doing the last episode there, and why the bar was not jumping up when it comes to audio, hearing that, hearing the ambient sound of this, crowd and all that kind of stuff. It was because I didn't have my link cable in. Yeah, when I was playing halfway, probably the 15th, 16th hole, I realized it. I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, yeah, Rashad, good job. Excellent job. So, yeah, I realized, I'm like, yep, link cable. I need that. That was the real point of doing the live commentary, was the link cable. And that gets in there, and that is a birdie. Nice job there from Bogey, as he goes 30 under now. And he should, yeah, he still have a 5-stroke lead now over Jordan Lambert here in the final round today. But yeah, I realized it was my link cable, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what is the deal? Why can I not remember doing that? I've done it so far, what? Now this is episode 16, so I've done it within the first 14 episodes, and now, yeah, it's been a week. Work has definitely turned my brain to mush. And ooh, that's a good shot there, Bogue. That one's gonna drive and hopefully stay in the fairway there. But yeah. Hopefully you guys, like I said, have a great weekend. I know there's a couple of games. Of course, I'm recording this. This is late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. So a lot of you guys, I don't know if you guys, actually this is a week afterwards. I was going to mention NFL, but never mind. By now we do already know who the 2 Super Bowl teams are. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a Bills-Packers game. I think that'd be fun. But at the same time, I'm kind of hoping that maybe the Bills and Bucks will go at it, because I like to see Tom Brady get taken down by a former rival like the Bills there. And I know a lot of people are rooting for Kansas City, and I understand. They're a good team, but for me, I just can't root for the hometown team. I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. A lot of my friends ask me why. I just tell them, like, I just just can't. Puts a bad taste in my mouth, as we might get a bad taste here, as we're not gonna get eagle. But we do have a shot at birdie. So this would be the first time we birdie this hole. The announcers said this is the first time we've got a shot here. Which I think if I think about it, yeah, I think he's right. Yeah, we've always been at par in the second hole. So 31 under after 2. As Jordan Lambert still there. He's climbing up somewhat, but or no, actually still at 24 there. So yeah, we still got a pretty good lead on him. But yeah, I just can't root for the Chiefs. I don't know. Just don't get me wrong, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. I mean, I met, like I said this before in other videos. I work at Missouri Western, the food service there for this during the school year. Years past. Oh no, that was too far. No. I guess that's what I get for not rooting for the Chiefs, huh? No, years past I worked the Chiefs camp, and like I said, the Chiefs are there. There's a lot of guys who are really nice guys. I think I said this before in a video. I'm trying to adjust my microphone here. No, years past, a couple years ago, which have been Dang it. Would have been 2 years, maybe. I think it's been 2 years now. Maybe 3 years. I want to say it was a year. I think it was the year they drafted Mahomes. I think it was the year they drafted him. They were there. The Chiefs were there for training camp. It was the same year, whatever year it was, when Pokemon Go was really like just crazy that summer. It was funny because I had a center fix, or I was sitting, getting ready to serve their meal, and ooh, come on. Oh, come on. All right, well, we got to go bogey now. What happened there? I think I just put too much on it. Dang it. See, holes like that, it's going to really hurt us here. And last time we parted this one. Jeez, we've been part of this hole here lately. Yeah, I'm getting lost track. Oh, yeah, it was Pokemon Go. It was funny because these 300-pound, men who play in the NFL who have, thousands, if not millions of dollars, and they're coming up to me and like, "Hey, big man," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm like, "Okay, why the hell are they, what the hell are they asking me for?" Thinking I'm like, "Okay, they must need something," They're like, "Yeah, can you help us?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on?" Like, you know where Patty Park is? And da 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 da. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Well, first they asked me if I was from the area. I'm like, yeah, lived there all my life. And they were asking where certain landmarks were because in the game, there's landmarks, and certain landmarks are like training facilities, and you catch different types of Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, okay, yeah, it's like I know where it's at, and they were looking for Patty Park, and Patty Park's it's a straight shot from where the university is. So I was like, yeah, you just go on Mitchell, and then, oh boy, this one's going to be short. Great. Yeah, good job, shot there. Telling too many stories and not paying attention to what's going on here. Oh, well, we're going to go bogey on this one now. But I tell them where it's at. I tell them to stay on Mitchell here. Take Mitchell all the way down till you get to 10th Street. And then take right on 10th Street. And I'll say you'll see a big giant, you'll see signs as your way going to Mitchell, tell you how to, excuse me, how far Petty Park is. And, Petty Park, it's a nice park. Great park. You want to take your kids to. There's a big giant train. That's why I told them to look for a big giant locomotive. Because I said the Pony Express Museum's down there. The Petty Museum's there. There's so many, it's kind of like our museum district. Like, we just had a lot of museums, and the home of Jesse James is, there here in town, and so I tell them, just look for that kind of stuff, and I said, you'll see. I said, you'll probably see a bunch of people out there. That's because there's a lot of people that be out there in the middle of the night playing the game and trying to catch Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. They're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, are you guys okay with that? Like, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're fine, and then they were asking where, yeah, I said, well, there's other training facilities in town, too, it's like there's the, go downtown, and the City Hall, Civic Center Park, and all that kind of stuff, and they were it just blew my mind that these these NFL players are playing Pokemon. Of all things, I just chuckle and laugh. And the next day, they were like, "Hey, man, you gave us some good directions. You told us where to go and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "So did you guys catch anything?" They're like, "Oh yeah, we caught a couple. We caught a couple of Pokemon and all this and that." Well, then they was wanting to know what were other landmarks in town were. I'm like to myself, oh my god. They was like, "Hey, are you busy? Sometime tomorrow." I'm like, what? I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my god, what the hell do I say? Like, do I say no to, because nothing against them being a Chiefs player, but like, I got another second job. I can't really hang out with it. But how often do you get asked to hang out with a bunch of Chiefs players to go catch Pokemon? It's like, so I told myself, well, fortunately, I can't, I won't be able to hang out with him or anything like that because, my job, I have a second job, and, when I told my buddy Steve that, he flipped the lid, you guys. He went crazy. He's like, "What?" He says, "Man, you should have went." I was like, dude, I would have, but, and a lot of the players, they were not, like, I will say, there was one of the well-known defensive players. I can't think of his name now off the top of my head, but a couple other players that were pretty, the names I recognize, at least from local coverage, stuff like that. They were asking, they were wanting to know where places were or want me to go with them and stuff like that. Where finding these places. But for the most part, it was funny because they were looking for stuff there on campus too, where things were and all that kind of stuff. And that was a really fun experience dealing with that. And my boss George at the time, who happened to pass away about 2 years later, because it's been it's been about 2 years since he's passed away. He's like, "Rashad," he says, "You play Pokemon?" I'm like, "No, George, I do not play Pokemon." And he's like, "I can't believe these guys play it." He says, "That's, like a little kid." And it was funny because they were like big old grown men talking about, "Oh man, you can't catch this," and da da da. And it was one of those experiences I will always have. And it was a lot of fun. And like I said, the Chiefs camp was a lot of fun. But I mean, I'm a fan of some of the players on that team. But as for a team as a whole, nowhere close. Of course, a lot of my fans are like, "Oh yeah, you're a closeted Chiefs fan." I'm like, no, the hell I am not. Nowhere close. A nice job there from Bogey as he gets birdie on hole number 6 there. So 31 under there as he is starting to pick up some slack here in this TPC Sawgrass here, the final round here today. And he's doing pretty good. See if we can continue that now. As we go to hole number 7, I'm trying to look for my drink here because I am parched. But yeah, that's one of my many funny stories that I had working. And I did that for 2 years during the summer. And the only reason why I didn't do it, since then, it's because I just, I had another job during the summer. Not to mention, I also do I travel. I go to visit my sister and my nephew in Texas for about a couple weeks, for at least about a good month. So, I just don't really have the time to go there because usually they want me to come late at night, and I'm like, I can't do the late nights. They're usually there for dinner, which is around 6. And then they have a late night snack, late night meal, whatever. And that's usually around 10:30. So yeah, I was like, I can't do those, and then try to be at my other job at 9:00 in the morning. It's like I can't do that. Plus, I also have YouTube that I'm trying to, at that time I was trying to get started and trying to get going. Back then I was, you know, with a gaming network and stuff like that. So I was still trying to do that. And then also too, I watched my nephew. At the time, he was still just a little one. So I was helping my sister out with that. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez. Alright, so let's go for par. Nice. We got a par there. Nice job there. Jeez, I wish we got that birdie, but hey, we'll take par. 31 under, still making good run here, and still got a good lead on Lambert on this final round here today. But yeah, what I was saying is, it was a fun experience. I would love to do it again and do something like that again. I've been asked several times to, oh yeah, go with 3 wood here. I've been asked. I'm asked every year to do it, but I just don't have the time. It's a fun experience. You get to meet some of the players. Some of the players are really, really super humble, super generous. Thankful. They're willing to break the rules even sometimes to get a picture with you. You're like, hey, you want a picture, or you want me to sign something for you for somebody. And then you got some that are just straight up a-holes. I mean, I'm really doing a good job here in censoring myself. I'm not going to say who the a-holes are. I'm pretty sure you guys probably can figure it out. But yeah, there are some that are just, I wouldn't even say a-holes. I think they're pricks. Let's just put it that way. I apologize for my language, but I think some of them are just simply just pricks. They're just think their stuff don't stink, and they have. Oh, come on, get back, wrap back around. Damn it! Why am I under hitting these? I don't understand that. Why am I doing that here today? Can't be playing like this. I gotta quit talking and concentrate a lot more. But I like telling stories. Bogey for par. There you go, Bogey. Nice job there. So he gets par there. And we'll move on to the final hole here in the front 9, as he still has a 5-stroke lead here, 31 under, here in the final round of the TPC Sawgrass. All right. 9th hole, par 5. We've been doing pretty good here on this hole. But yeah, in years past, like I said, I've enjoyed going, doing the Chiefs camp and going to that. I took my nephew to the camps before in the past. He really enjoys it. He's not not like a, he's starting to watch football more often because he's playing it now. But back then he was, he knew he met a couple of the players, and he kind of just why are you not here? Or why are you here? Why are you not in the TV screen? But, it was just a shocker for him. And he got me with some of them, got autographs, and got pictures taken with him. So that was cool. He really wanted to go. The year he went, he was like, Uncle Shaw, I really want to go. I was like, okay. I said, but, we're going to be out there, for a while. I was like, we got to take enough snacks and water and all that kind of stuff, because we're just watching him practice. And he sit there that whole time. Did not, I say probably the last 20 minutes or so of it, he kind of was, complaining. But, he's a kid. And so, yeah, it was it was a lot of fun. Steve and Taylor are, of course, they're big friends of mine who I play the online Dynasty here on the channel. My Stanford Cardinals Dynasty. They're huge Chiefs fans, especially Taylor. He's a huge, huge Chiefs fan. And, going for birdie now. Yeah, Taylor's a huge, huge Chiefs fan, and he been to the camp, and he really enjoys it. Of course, he's always trying to get me to, hey, you think that you can get this? I'm like, Taylor, I can't do that. I can't get all the stuff that you have in this bag here signed. I can't get any of it signed because they won't let we got rules. So. Nice job, Bogey. So he gets birdie there at the on that par 5 of the 9th hole, and he is 32 under. And there you see Jordan Lambert start to climb up that leaderboard. Let's see if we can play some more good golf here on the back 9. As we start with the 10th hole. Par 4. 414 to the hole. But yeah, a lot of fun. And like I said, if I had time during the summertime, the pay is, it's all right. I mean, if you want extra hours, you can get the hours you want that you can handle. But yeah, I just have my second job. I have a second job, so I just do that during the summertime. And that is, that second job I can have flexible hours, so I can still enjoy a summer, still go out and do things with family and friends, and still make money. Keep going. Nice. And he gets it. Nice job there for that birdie. 33 under now. And he is looking good here. Come on, Bogey. Let's keep it up. Let's go to the 11th now with Mr. Bogey Baker. But, yeah. I want to know from you guys down below, what are some of your guys' summer jobs? Not to mention, what celebrities have you guys made? What celebrities have you guys met? In real life, was it a celebrity of music, sports, movies? Because I've met other people before. When I went to Atlanta, I seen. Who was it? She played in Monster-in-Law. I can't think of her name now. She started with Jennifer Lopez in that movie. She was the mom. Met her in Atlanta. Really cool. I met. Oh man. I was in Houston. But rapper by the name of Paul Wall. You guys remember him? Yeah, I met him. Who else? I always tell this story all the time when it always gets brought up during basketball season. Danny Manning, KU legend. Met him and practically knocked the guy over. Why am I using a driver here? What was I thinking? Okay. That is my fault there, Bogue. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, Danny Manning. I met him. Funny thing was, a friend of mine's mom worked at she was a scoreboard um, manager at KU. She did worked at KU girls games, so she was in charge of running scoreboard and all that kind of stuff. Not just making sure she got the announcements out and all that kind of stuff of upcoming games and um, things that were going on during giveaways and all that kind of stuff. Well, she was showing us around. She was showing Mike. Mike was, but she was like, hey Michael, show him around. You guys can go on the court and play basketball if you want to, because she got it okay by her boss, and which was cool. Got to go on the court for and I'm a huge KU fan. So we got to go on the court, but before that we went. We looked in the locker rooms, both of men's and women's, and just got to see. The tour guy just was really cool. Showed us a lot of different stuff. I've always wondered and whatnot. Well, as we were. We were on our way going back to the basketball court to play basketball, I was sitting there shooting, trying to make some half court shots and there, and going, Bolden going for, from downtown. And I made a shot, and I just kind of like, trying to do a fadeaway. And also I heard, hey, how you guys doing, and blah, blah, blah. And at the time, Danny was working with the ladies, Jayhawk women's basketball team. He was their assistant coach. And so, Michael's like, oh my God, like, this is so cool. I was getting distracted because, I was trying to make shots and everything, and made another fadeaway shot. And I was like, oh, look, Michael, downtown. I was like fading away. And he walked up behind me and, it's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, oh, and I about knocked the guy over. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm like, he's like, yeah, people, he's like, oh, you're a big KU fan? I'm like, oh, yes, I am, Mr. Manny. I am so sorry. Oh my, Michael's like, Shaw, you about knocked over. I know. I said, if I knocked him over and hurt him, I said, people in the state of Kansas would kill me. Especially hardcore KU fans. They would murder me. But it was really cool meeting him. Oh, dang it. What am I doing? I'm butchering this ground for him. Jeez. Yeah, yeah, it was really cool. I got an autograph from him and everything. I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't get a picture. But got to talk to him and got to pick his brain about how was it feel playing in the championship game in 1988 and all that kind of stuff. And Michael, we were just having a blast, and it was a lot of fun meeting with him, and got a chance to meet one of my childhood, and not to mention, he played in the NBA also, so he played for different teams there, and just a really nice, down to earth guy. But yeah, I almost knocked him over. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, come on. Now I'm okay. Well, if there's a turning point in this game, it's gonna definitely be because I am not shooting well here with Bogey as he goes bogey on that hole. So 33 under here. Got to make up some ground here coming up. As Lambert started to climb up there, he is now at 28 under here in this one. All right, Mr. Bogey Baker. Got to get a good shot here. on 13. That one's going to drop. Hopefully it gives a decent shot here on the second shot here on 13. So this is going to be a bit of a birdie shot here from him, but anything's possible. Lines up pretty fair, but then we got to go to the right because it's going to break a lot to the left. So let's go here. Let's go about here. Is that a birdie shot? Oh! It rolled too fast and then just got away from us there. Dang it. Alright, let's try to see if we can go for par. This is not going to help us at all here. And oh, come on! This is the second hole today we've had now. We've gone for bogey. Come on. All right, Lambert is probably now sniffing our behind now here. 32 under. We'll see what the leaderboard says here. I guess he is 29 under. Guys. This is getting intense. I knew this was going to be the final round. Was going to be really intense, but jeez, we got to be really. We got to be focused here now. Yeah, again, maybe I should quit be telling stories here, but at the same time, when I learned in broadcasting, you don't want to have a lot of dead air here. All right, here we go. 14, a par 4. And let's see what bogey does here in this one. Stays on the fairway. Nice bounce. And this one's gonna keep going here. Keep going. Nice job. Alright, so now 150 to the cup. We'll bring this down in some here. Actually, yeah, let's bring it right about there. Nice. Just wish it would just kind of deaden when I hit the ground there. All right, here we go, bogey. Oh, this one should be, yeah, this one just a smudge that way, and then we should have it. So this is really going to be about power. Oh, yes! I was at first I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my god, that one's gonna just go around the cup and just fly right off. But oh my god, we got that one. So 33 under. We get back to where we were at, but still we still gotta gain some more ground here if we're gonna try to get some distance between us and Mr. Lambert there. Yes, he is taking really good advantage here of how well or how poorly right now. I shouldn't say how well, but how poorly we've been playing in this one so far. Is that one is going to drop, and that is going to be a good one. All right, so here we go. Alright, just that one, just a little under it some. Ooh, a little too much power. Too much power here, but hopefully it drops and it stays right there. We should be able to make a birdie shot here and not worry about going par. This should be our shot here. Gonna break to the left there, or to the right. Okay, we gotta get close to that power. That 33% of power there you see on the bottom of the screen there. Gotta get somewhere close to it. Not too much, not too little. And that's going to get in there. Thank you very much. There we go. Start to pick up some ground here. We've had 4 bogeys already. 2 in the front 9 early, and then now 2 in the back 9 here. We start picking up the pace here as we're 34 under now, going into the 16th hole. So par 5 here. We got a good shot. I think last time we got an eagle on this one. We should be able to do that here again. That's going to be a good one there. That one stays on the fairway there. It's a nice job there from Bogey. See, that's going to, that has a little slope going down. So let's try to keep it up, some up here. Hopefully it stays up on the high side there. Oh, dang it. Over, yeah. Okay, that's not where I really want it, but we'll take it. Going for eagle now. Whew. Wow, we're going to have to take a big swing here on 22. Oh, jeez. Let's see if I would have hit it short. It would have been even just a weird. Would have ran it right back to me, and then. Come on, get in there. Oh! Okay, we can go for par here. There we go. Par. So 34 under. We got par. We got 2 more holes to go. We've been doing good at these last 2 holes here. If we can get, you know, a birdie or better here, I think we pretty much got this one here for Bogey. And this will be his 2nd tournament he's won out of the first 3 we've played so far. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Here's birdie. Jeez. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. You're killing me here. We gotta go bogey here. Dang it. Why are we having so much trouble with this hole? And nice job there. So a bogey, man, we did not have this much trouble. We did not have this many bogeys. I think we had two, or I don't know. I gotta look and see. We didn't have this much trouble in the last 3 rounds with bogeys here today. We just been, maybe it's because of me. Maybe it's because of me. That and overthinking things, as usual. All right, final hole here. 18th hole, par 4. Let's try to finish this off on a strong note. All right, so bogey gets on the fairway here. All right, let's just see if we can try to get the power. Oh, I put too much power on it. Oh, come on. Okay, stay right there. Come on, come on. Finish it off, Bogey. There you go. Nice. So we got par. Ouch. 67 today, you guys. 67. That is not what we want there. But hopefully it'll be enough as we go 34 under. Hopefully, I knew this was going to be a tight race here towards the end, but we'll see how this is going to fare coming up here in just a bit as we take a final look at the leaderboard. Hopefully, Lambert did not, just do super duper well. Oh, 4-stroke lead to end this one. He went 6 under. Oh my goodness, he almost had this one. As we go 5 under for the day. Really a brutal game here today. I think it's probably because I was just being distracted telling you guys stories, and I apologize that at least for bogey's sake there. But oh my goodness there. Wow. Lambert, he's a good golfer. But this time not as good as bogey. As you take a look at the final leaderboard here of today's 18 holes of golf here at the East Coast Classic, and take a look and see here what the overall leaderboard is. Before we get to that, we'll look at, we got some new shoes and got some more currency. That's gonna be nice. And we got a 5% XP boost. That's nice. So we got some good things there helping us out. Take a look at the leaderboard here before we wrap up today's episode. And wow, he had a really bad day also too. He went 66. So this that first and third round really helped us out because we really blew it there on the this fourth round here on this course there. So yeah, we'll have to see how things turn out. Hopefully I don't know what the next course is. We'll see here in just a bit, but great golf here from Bogey, especially around the first day and the third day. I thought really that we had this one here today, but just too many bogeys, too many extra shots there really put us in a pickle there. But we're able to get it. We won by 4 strokes there. So, like I said, this is going to be a tight one here. But hopefully, we'll see how it goes in the next tournament coming up here. And you guys will see that next tournament next weekend, starting on Thursday. you see just some more of the other players here on their final day. But nonetheless, that's how this one's going to go. So Bogey's going to pick up those points, and of course he'll take the sole position at number 1. And Bogey, there you see there, he has earned his PGA promotion by winning 3 events this season. Bogey has earned an instant promotion to the PGA Tour. So, all right, get to see him be a part of the PGA here. And that means we're going to have to step up our game, as we will, of course, move the Mat 10 sliders here and make it a little more difficult there as we get ready. So, similarly, the remaining events for the Korn Ferry Tour. So, I guess that the second one, since it was a tie, they considered that a win. Go ahead and give him that. But there you see, welcome to the PGA Tour. Compete against the best professional golfers in the most challenging events of your career. Do you have what it takes to be number 1? Well, we're about to find out and see. Qualify for the FedEx Cup playoffs and the top 125, and the Tour Championship in the top 30. All right, so you gotta go for the Cup, the FedEx Cup playoffs is the top. You gotta be in the top 125. And the Tour Championship is the top 30. Win the Tour Championship and take home the FedEx Cup. So that's all we have to do in this one to become to be one of those names in professional golf. As we take a look and see here, we will go ahead and we'll pretty much leave everything the same. We'll leave it normal for now, because we can always go back and set these. But there you see, we're going to move on. There you see, as a Golf Tour Pro, from now on, you will have opportunity to take on sponsored contracts. All right, and unlock exclusive rewards. Since this is your first time, we arranged your first contract for you. Once this sponsored contract is completed, we will be free to browse and accept new contracts for various brands. That's nice. All right. So we're going to be sponsored. I guess our first contract here is with the golf club. And there you see what they're asking for. Expires in 2 events. And there you see score 6 birdies or better. Okay, so we'll do that. Finish a round in a PGA Tour event with a score of -4 under or better. Okay, and then place in the top 10 in an event. So that's what our golf club their contract is. And we'll see. There's other sponsors there as you take a look. All the brands for golf: Adidas, Ben Hogan, Bridgestone, Callaway, TaylorMade, Tattoo Golf, Royal and Awesome, and Melbourne. And of course, there. And then of course, Under Armour and Wilson. I don't see Nike on here, which I'm surprised. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we got our first sponsor, and we will get ready. As you see here, we don't have no points. This one yet, but we will at some point here, as we'll get to our very first PGA Tour. Take a look here at some of the golfers here. Sergio Garcia. What else? Who are some other names I know from the golf world here? Fred Couples, Jason Gore. Where are some other names here I've seen or heard? BJ Singh. Come on. names here. I'm sure you guys see names on here that you guys probably heard of. Like I said, I don't follow golf as closely as a lot of people, or maybe you guys do, but some of these names do look familiar. Ernie Els. Let's see here. I think that's it. I mean, I'm sure there's other names here as I'm going through, and there's a lot more golfers here. And, but yeah, we're in the PGA now. We're a PGA player, so this should be fun. Cannot wait till we get into this one. As taking a look at some more of these names here. So I see a few names that I can recognize there. But the Golf Club Open is going to be our next one here at I don't know, Catawba Country Club. I think is how you want to say it. Not for sure how you say that, but nonetheless, that is going to be the next one here coming up, and we'll see how we do in that one. So we got our sponsor. Most importantly, we're a PGA Tour now. We're part of the PGA Tour. We're going to try to see what we can do there and try to bring home that PGA Tour championship, that FedEx Cup championship towards the end of the season. And actually, we'll look at the schedule here, and we'll see here. You see the different opens that we have so far here. So not too bad here. That's an alternate one that we can play in. Classic. Okay, so of course I've heard of that one. The Waste Management Phoenix Open. Any others? I don't see any other of the Players Championship. That's Sawgrass. So we've played Sawgrass before, so we know how that one is. Any others here? Rocket Mortgage. I've heard of that one before. Travelers Championship. FedEx St. Jude's Invitational. John Deere Classic. I've heard of that one. What else? And then, of course, the Tour Championship. So, there you see some of the ones there. I guess they don't have I guess they didn't get the rights for the Masters or anything like that, but that's all right. That's cool. Yeah, we'll find out here what we can get ourselves into, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. I cannot wait to see this next continuation of this story of Bogey. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I cannot wait. So, PGA Tour golfer now, woohoo! And we'll see how that all plans out here coming up in the next video. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, if you guys have been enjoying the series here, thank you guys for watching. You guys have been getting some pretty good numbers here for the series, and I really do thank you guys for being here and spending your time, a good hour here, listening to me babble on and whatnot. But yeah, this is a fun series so far. It's a fun game. If you guys have not got this game yet, definitely get it. At some point here, I do want to include you guys into it. We can play a little. I'll have an online tournament with subscribers and stuff like that. So definitely, I can do something like that in the near future. Maybe once we get done with this first the season, maybe we can have some fun some fall off-season stuff and get stuff like that going here. But yeah, so far it's been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to continue more of this. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode of Bogey Baker PGA Tour 2K21, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on the main channel on ESGNet. and also check us, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming. We do have Patreon, so if you would like to be a Patreon member to help support the channel that way, that'd be greatly appreciated. Don't have to, but if you want to help out and help support the channel and get us going, by helping with the equipment and all that kind of, we can purchase equipment and such for the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated, you guys. Thank you guys. If you guys join that, I will thank you personally very, very much for joining that. Other than that, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for more, and as I always say, wear a mask, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.